By December 1941, Japan's war machine was unstoppable. Pearl Harbor lay in ruins, a devastating blow that crippled America's Pacific Fleet. In the months that followed, the rising sun surged southward. Hong Kong fell on Christmas Day. Singapore crumbled by February 1942. The Philippines, a key Allied stronghold, buckled under relentless assaults, its defenders driven back to the jungles and beaches. With each victory, Japan's reach grew bolder. Australia, isolated and vulnerable, stood as the next prize. On February 19, 1942, that threat became reality. Over 240 aircraft, bombers and Zeros descended on Darwin, a remote port town, in a thunderous assault meant to shatter Allied resistance in the South Pacific. And amid this tumult, a young man from Ogden, Utah, Floyd Pell, emerged as a beacon of courage and duty. Raised in the embrace of northern Utah's rugged beauty, Floyd Pell found joy in the simple pleasures of youth, fishing along quiet streams, camping beneath starlit skies, and sharing laughter with family and friends. At Ogden High School, Floyd's warmth and athletic prowess earned him the affection of peers and the nickname Slugger. Yet destiny called him beyond the fields of youth toward a path of greater purpose.
Being awarded a slot at West Point at the time, at the military academy in 1933, was something that was probably not only unique, but very, it was something that my grandparents were so proud of, I'm sure.
At West Point, Floyd Pell shone as a model cadet, balancing discipline with fellowship. He thrived on the gridiron, the court, and the diamond while mastering the art of the pistol. The yearbook captured his essence. Slugger, a dual spirit, bold and daring, yet steadfast and just, with a vivid imagination, a love for fair play, and a heart both even and compassionate.
By the time the war broke out, he had graduated from the military academy, was assigned to the cavalry, but became an aviator. So by the time the war broke out in December of 1941, he was already a major at that point.
In the crucible of war, General MacArthur entrusted Major Floyd Pell with a vital mission: to lead the Provisional 33rd Squadron in forging a path for aircraft to reach battle zones across the Philippines and beyond. His charge was to bolster the Allied fight, not only against the enemy, but against treacherous elements and the daunting task of assembling warplanes under fire. The harbor of Darwin, Australia, lay in the enemy's sights, a critical outpost under constant threat. On February 19, 1942, that threat erupted into devastation as over 240 Japanese aircraft struck. With only 6 P-40s airborne, Floyd Pell and his squadron stood as the sole air defense. Undaunted by the overwhelming odds, he led his men into the maelstrom.
There was no air traffic control, no advance warning, no radar. The warning of the attack came from one of the pilots. He was able to take another pilot's plane and took off, got 200 feet off the ground, past the end of the runway, but even before he was in the air, on the runway, he was being attacked by 2 Zeros, and then a third apparently joined in.
Struck down, he bailed out, but his parachute failed to fully deploy. Gravely wounded and defenseless, he fell near his shattered aircraft. An enemy plane swooped low, its guns blazing, ending his life in an instant.
When word came of Floyd's death and the battle in Darwin, there was a memorial planned at Hill Field here in Utah. The honors were read that he gave his life in service to his country, and his father, being such an eloquent writer, memorialized that, and also shared that is inscribed someplace, I believe, in the chapel at West Point, that he called it the Ode to Floyd, And he was an awfully proud father.
I felt your going keenly, yet perhaps there is a mission for us all that must be done. Perchance a guiding influence was needed over yonder, and so that is why they send for you to come. All the things that you have left me, which are many, will be treasured throughout the years. Those who will share them when I have finished will realize that they have been bathed in silent tears.
To honor Floyd Pell's unyielding bravery, General Douglas MacArthur named a parcel of land near his Australian command post, Camp Pell. Through the war's duration, it stood as a testament to his sacrifice. Floyd Pell's remains were brought home to rest in the hallowed grounds of West Point's cemetery, where his spirit rests among heroes. For his gallantry, Major Floyd Pell was awarded the Distinguished Service Cross and the Purple Heart, badges of a life given in service to freedom. His courage on that fateful day echoes still. Though his life was cut short, Floyd Pell's defiance inspired those who fought on, securing his place as a hero of the Pacific Theater, forever etched in the annals of history.